Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Spare 15 attacked. Enemy aircraft. The whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire.
Spare 15 target destroyed.
We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Listen to me. It's kind of specialty design.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty hands of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I on?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? Locked on target. A bomber is taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons. Target hit. Target is still alive. All enemy bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans.
Now we can sleep in for once.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Missile away. Target destroyed.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Maintain course to return and resupply.
Spare 15, this... Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear. I'm spiked. I'll shake him. Locked. Bandit in my sights. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Looks two.
Enemy's locked on you. Picked the worst location. Can't hit anything for shit out here.
Enemy has a lock on me.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let's look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
The bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him. Missile. Evading.
Approaching return line.
Spare 15, this is the control. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, missile.
Missile.
Trigger, look sharp.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, all the batteries are dead.
Spare 15, locked on.
Missile.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Approaching return line.
Spare 15, this is the control. Spare 15, you are cleared for...
5 minutes remaining.
You take care of the surface target.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, they have a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
Missed target.
This bastard wants a piece of meat.
Spare 15 down another. That's 3. This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller, missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm dead! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this...
Hey, someone's down. Who is it?
It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't miss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Is Trigger still alive?
Fox 2.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Moron.
Missile.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Missile.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
Missile.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This
Missile.
isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
7 down. That's more than an ace.
Missile. Missile.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Anyone out there besides Trigger think they can destroy the target? Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Pull up.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Missile.
Straight into the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. Tunnel? You gotta be kidding. Whatever. We'll just order to retreat.
Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way. their ground units. But I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground. Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. Okay, you hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you...
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Band Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Missile, get out of the way!
Heading, they'll crash on their own! I want to send the Russians to hell, but I sure enjoyed them. Missile in the air! Evade!
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Missile.
Spare 15, locked on.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning? regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusea? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man. Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score on this crap.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
Enemy sighted, closing fast. You sure? In this weather?
Locked. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto. Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
Missile.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude. Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely.
Maintain your element.
Missile closing, breaking. Enemy on my tail. Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go. Strider 2, enemy behind you.
This is bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process.
Caution. Pull up.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Formation.
Hostile behind me.
Missile inbound.
Strider 2, missile on your way!
15 launching missile.
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers. Missile.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Strider 2 struck by a missile.
What was that?
Bide your time till there's a chance to get the hell out.
God damn it, blink.
UAV splashed.
Thanks. I owe you.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Enemy on me!
UAV down.
Break it off.
Missile.
Vandal, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile.
Spare 15 bandit splashed.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives lives to wipe someone else's ass.
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
More to go.
Locked on target.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys to support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3, watch your tail.
Move swiftly. Watch your
Cyclops
tail
3,
fast.
check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile.
Stay sharp in those clouds.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile, don't let it touch you!
Hostile down.
Got it.
Miss.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Man, dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil and 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
This is Band Dog. Spare 15 will deal with the drones.
Cavalry here? Just in time.
444. No, that one bird is doing all the work. We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for it.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine.
Damn it.
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy. Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
He told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Enemy's gonna look. Last of the 444's craft flying out of bounds.
These cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. The guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11. Form an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that.
Missile.
I have a lock.
Missile.
On the enemy's radar. Difficul's X-plane.
Wiseman, you don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Warning. Systems malfunction. Warning. Systems malfunction. You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Go get him.
Go.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this.
Warning. Systems malfunction. Warning. Systems malfunction.
Missile.
Shaking bandit.
Warning. Warning.
Missile. Missile.
Warning. Systems malfunction.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Alert. System failure.
Taking evasive action.
Missed target.
Pull up.
Alert. Alert.
Missile.
Enemy in gun range.
Overachieve. Overachieve. Overachieve.
Sir-1, this is Sir-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Sir-1, clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will we be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners, too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs...
You returned without permission and...
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobey...
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Whoa! You was well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Another one popped. Hey then.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead.
Spare 15
Being stuck in the beetle bay. Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Ship destroyed.
I'm spiked! Requesting assistance!
Look at that oil just burn up the sea.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Enemy on my 6.
Enemy behind you, heads up.
Missile.
Bandit right behind you!
Missile.
3 minutes remaining. Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Fox 2. Enemy has a lock. Bandit sighted. Target is annihilated.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Fox 2.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
On my target.
2 minutes remaining. Spare 15 locked on.
Fox 2. Bandit sighted. Enemy behind you, heads up.
Fox 2!
Somebody help! The enemy's got people are trapped inside! Breaking! People coming at you! You wanna die?
Spare 15, you're hit.
Attack this! I took the bandage! On my target's tail! There aren't enough interceptors!
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
The enemy's gunning for me!
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Trigger, here's us quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one in there.
Bandog was right. We're the proper military. Enough of the holy thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Clear 15, hostile has a lock.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow. 30 seconds remaining.
The enemy's gunning for me. I don't know what they were keeping there, but it's all ashes now. Trigger, hostile behind you. Move in, missile in the air.
We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, and Nessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
convicts. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Whoa. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Enemy has a lock on me. Jackpot. Tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Attention, fuel storage. That's what the Empire goes for. Yeah, target destroyed.
Another one popped.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of them had a lock on you. This beast being stuck in the penal bay.
Trigger! Missile incoming!
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Bonner.
The enemy's gunning for me!
They decided.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on there.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Look at that oil just burn up the sea. Block 2, block 2.
Missile!
Somebody help! You see people are trapped inside.
Target destroyed.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only safe one here.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you don't belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from. On your 6.
Just got everything unloaded.
Minutes remaining.
Trigger eliminated target.
I'm on his rear.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Enemy is flat.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign.
Spare 15 locked on.
Missile inbound, evading!
Spare 15, SAM sight down. Minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Enemy is locked on.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Bear 15, flash the target. Bandit my sight.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Missile. Missile.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Anessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right, bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Missile.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Fox 2. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone? Trigger trashed the target.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Spare 15 locked on.
We don't run out of gas, right?
We've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Don't you go doing tabloid on me. Column of smoke! Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Damn it, I got one on my back. Shook the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. Easy to lose your lock in there.
Caution. Pull up.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Missile.
Wait, missile inbound!
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Cal for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out. Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with those friends. Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat. Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
He's too quick. Got one on my tail. I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade. In gun range. Enemy has a marker. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Spare 15. Target destroyed.
One more truck down. Half them all.
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Being shot at. What is this bullshit?
Missile.
Break! Break! Spare 15 blocked. Enemy in gun range.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's not... Dismissed. So it looks like we're... It seems headquarters is starting to view...
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you all should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Missile.
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Caution.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Pull up.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
The enemy is packing a lot of anti-air weaponry. I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
Missile.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure are making things easy for us.
Missile.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
You're best shaking off missiles by going into the clouds.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Missile.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Missile. Missile.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Band Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
So we're using the clouds to escape.
No, you're using them to fight. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Entering clouds.
Caution. Pull up.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit!
Missile. Missile.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You can do with the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Band Dog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile, whoa, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
They're picking us off.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy?
Missile.
Evade!
Ocean fighters, do not attack!
Missile.
Shit!
Missile. 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 Missile.
These guys aren't allies!
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Now.
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
Missile.
I'm hit. I'm done.
Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
Missile.
Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
Missile.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Information regarding IFS is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake.
Missile.
Behind you! Watch out!
Missile.
This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blimps around him as friendlies?
Missile.
What are you thinking?
Missile.
What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Missile. Missile.
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Missile. Missile.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit! Missile in the air! Heads up!
Spare 15, Fox 2. Hostile down.
Missile. Missile.
Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
That shockwave!
We're aircraft's gonna break up.
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
Half of the targets remaining.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Missile.
Spare two, Fox 2.
Helios spotted.
Watch your radar.
Call one. Call one.
Run.
Call one. Call one.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Triggers now! Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit!
Spare 15, Fox 2. Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Missile.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
That shockwave!
The aircraft's gonna break up.
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
Gotta do what it takes to survive.
Half of the targets remaining.
I need help. I'm on it.
Spare 15, missile away.
Right along, Cutter.
Target hit.
Count! Missile! Breaking! Chase him down!
Another projectile incoming. It's a Helios again.
Find a way out.
Nowhere to run!
Five, four, three, two, one.
Where's the order to retreat? We're dead meat out here!
Someone's kiting those things in. They're on. Do something.
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles.
The enemy's not letting up!
Projectile on radar.
Igniting!
I can't. Help me. Help.
Impact, now! Count, one to go. Go get him.
One to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it! Alright, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah. You like that, you dirty freak?
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this... What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down. Friendly fire? Can we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Bandog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden.
The mission.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You are covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel midair. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 1,500 meters to tanker. Altitude is too high. Descend. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count, you'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there. Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the Valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up!
Strider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
What just happened?
Structures. That's remarkable skill.
I sent the data. Coordinate like Trigger and circle the sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy. They have a lock on me.
Platform perks confirmed. You just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Are we serving the sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Lock on, you're mine.
They must be up to something. Why would the attackers use these with superior firepower?
Caution. Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Red light coming. Break.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile. Aim for the joints. There's no other way to bring the platform down.
The air is tight. It's hard to get in.
Missile. Missile.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat.
The enemy has a lock on me. Break. Break.
Break. Sitting ducks ever together like this.
You actually think you can hit me?
Platform perks confirmed.
30% of the platform. Get your act together. You can't afford to take any more damage. We've already taken out half of the platform.
Stop. Any more damage to the base. Overwhelm them with our superior numbers. It looks like a ship is trying to escape from the lower level.
Looks like we caught him by surprise.
Half the active fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting them, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about.
Plus 60% of our air defense weaponry. We can't hold that much longer. Call for help ASAP.
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Enemy's got a lock.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen. We'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
The platform has lost most of its anti-air capabilities. Time to stick a fork in it.
All right.
Attack missed.
Bandit behind you. Caution. Taking fire. Taking off gunning for you.
They picked a hell of a spot to build the place. But again, what else do you expect?
Why not just bomb the whole damn valley from high altitude? That's what I would do. Damn it, missile fire!
Cyclops 1, Fox 2.
It's no use! We've lost all our air defenses!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy's gonna lock!
Caution. Alert. Caution.
Behind my target.
Watch your altitude. Going too high will invite missile fire.
They evaded it!
Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2. Locked on. Go down.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy home base.
Missile.
Don't want to bring the whole valley down on us.
Missile.
Behind my target.
Missile.
Chaff and flares launched.
Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? 3 lines. Scratches.
I don't like them. They're like cell lines.
What are those?
Nothing.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Is Jaeger teaching our hatchling how to fly? Hey, knock that off, would you? Okay, I've got a story for you. It's about a great war hero. There was once an Erusian ace known as the King of the Skies. Every pilot he faced in training said pretty much the same thing. Scary. They knew the true fear that an animal feels when it is being hunted by a predator. What about people who face them in an actual dogfight? No pilot came back alive. I'm not sure I buy that.
We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. You're clear to engage.
We'll go. Let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz below approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
Missile.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Swat any dumbass that flies near our fleet. They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in.
Missile.
Crush them from both sea and sky.
Calm and take them down one at a time.
Strider 1, anti-ship missile away. Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
Yours has heavy damage. Catapults are no longer working. We'll go down. We have to retreat.
Target is hit.
Nice job out there. I guess the rumors we heard about you were true.
The enemy has lost 30% of their fleet. If you don't stay sharp, you'll be meeting Davy Jones. They're giving us all we've got. Slip through that fire. Keep hitting them running.
Got it. Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. X and live to tell.
That ain't funny.
Missile cruiser Scothy has been sunk. Well done.
I think we've sunk most of the enemy fleet, but I can't tell because of all the smoke.
Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still around. Work by the numbers, Cal.
Ammunition 0.
Anti-ship missile launched.
No enemy bases are close enough to strike our supply lines. They flew in from far away, like a flock of snowbirds. Locked on. One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I thought you'd say that.
They have a lock on me.
Dodged. My body's going numb from the seawater. I need assistance now.
Maintain course to
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since support.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control.
Chased him off solo, too, since support ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there, too.
If you were one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Shaking off enemy lock. are sunk. Locked in control.
Damn, why can't that experimental squadron show up here?
You might as well be praying to the heavens. Now get out there and shoot them down yourself.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. Passes down some serious firepower.
It was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on. Target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile in the air. Evade.
We put quite a dent in their naval power. The results are better than expected.
We still have more time. Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
5 minutes remaining.
This is Michael 1. I'm spiked. Bandit sighted.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Locked on. Go down. Attack missed.
Missile.
I can't take you away from this rock. Bandit sighted.
Strider 4, missile inbound.
We're approaching the marine platform.
Get those planes off the runway! We have to send up fighters now!
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll go. We'll slot those flies down into the drink. Locked on. Lights out. Enemy's got a lock. Evading missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm hit, but still fighting. Rock you. Warning, man on your stick.
Missile.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Missile.
Locked on. This one's gone.
Strider 1, missile away.
I'm cornered. Enemy's got a lock. Attacking.
Missile.
Don't turn your back on him.
Missile.
Missile in the air, right now.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Special delivery. Strider 4, bandit on your 6. Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
2 minutes remaining.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade. Breaking hostile lock. Bandit has a lock on me.
Target down.
Breaking! Breaking! Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Look out. Missile closing.
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat.
The mission was a success. Our count.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
Missile.
If it doesn't, then I'll lug it for a drive. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Missile.
Enemy tanks ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Linear 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all, you got it? This should be easy.
Missile.
Go on your paycheck.
Missile. Missile.
Strata 1. Target acquired.
My aircraft is torn up. Ejecting. Missile tracking.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy
Missile.
has a lock on you, Strider 1.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly.
Missile away. Bon voyage.
Missile.
Powering main systems. Go move. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
This is Major 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Missile.
bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
You get into overdrive. Your only focus should be Stonehenge. Watch out for anti-aircraft fire. We can't afford to lose anyone back there.
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. Alright guys, this time you get a whole 45 seconds to grab some chow or something.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red. Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Target hit. Strider 1, Fox 2.
That's the infamous Stonehenge. I had no idea it was still being. But it's still around.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby, be good. We need you.
This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
Fighter squadrons are a pain in the ass. Put them away from the front line. Sporadic fire.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. We don't get air support, we're dead.
Men here 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it. Bird will be cooked.
The enemy air support knows what it's doing. They're pounding us.
Missile.
Target eliminated.
There's still a ton of AA weaponry on the ground as well. Keep your eyes open.
More hostiles advancing towards Men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no wind in sight. Strider 1, missile away.
Allied shutdown. I'm hit.
Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later. Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves. Elevator 2. I have a lock.
How much longer is this gonna keep going? They're gonna overwhelm us soon. Strider 2, evade that missile!
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Know what their next action is.
Railgun power supply is... Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass through the auxiliary condensers.
Come on, damn it!
All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
Jump start. Successfully defended Men here 7. Good work, everyone. It's the LRSST. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble. We can't afford to let Stonehenge fall. We're really counting on that air support.
We're done. We gotta take out the enemy base no matter what. Send in the tanks.
This is Men here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take the door.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
They're attacking in waves. It's going to be a grind.
We can see the smoke from here. We can get those bombers.
Yeah, that's single-handedly.
bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him! This is Gordon. I should have seen the warm closet. Time to rob Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age.
Missile.
They're running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery? Strider 1, Fox 2.
What the hell? We're supposed to be the ones on the offensive. How did they get us on the ropes?
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up! Fox 2! Fox 2!
Target eliminated.
Look at them, scattering like ants.
It'll be a while before the railgun can fire again. Pin down the ground troops until then. This is Lister. Accomplished. Looks like it's good time.
Never thought I'd see them. That's how you know it's going to be close.
Shut their streaming tanks. I've had to take them out. This is Men Here 6. We're taking heavy losses. I repeat, we need air support ASAP. Any chance for that air support?
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want to choose? Power level is at 80%. Think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait for 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Fighters keep taking out our reinforcement.
More bombers approaching.
Move it.
Intercept them now.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Strider 4, Fox 2. This is Men 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll just be stitching on my lost limb. I'll be back shortly.
What did you say?
Stonehenge is taking damage. Mitch McConey, are you alright in there?
Major is busy with the work. We're gonna need you to please keep up the defense.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Hostile bomber destroyed.
Keep it coming! It's gonna take more than that to break me!
Locked on. Yes.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile! Break!
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest, and helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like. On the enemy's 10. Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops will take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Bandit down.
Prepare to fire. They know we're here. So shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Missile.
Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge. We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then. Back up and rescue!
Range of guns.
Escaping combat.
doing your job. They will handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Dead Trigger.
Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work. Cyclops Squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up.
You've given my program a lot of the time it needs. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Missile.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
Missile.
It's ready against APS.
Missile. Missile.
I'm going. Propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn Greyhound, do your friggin' job!
Cal, we need someone to take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not move farthest.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with automatic range table? Who is that curious?
They knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman can bring down the Arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird. We'll calculate the range. And then we'll do the exact. Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
Lancaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
60 seconds remain.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've seen something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
We can see the ocean flag from here. How much wind? Rest is just instinct.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my faith was well placed, Trigger.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
Power level is at 80%.
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco, over.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Power level is at 100%.
Good on, Mark. Stonehenge, shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Got it. Yeah! Oh yeah! Hot damn!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG. I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean Big Shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean Big Shots?
You mean the Ocean Big Shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that Arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
Brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
Attention. All the
The mission succeeded.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is the land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. Erusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent. Did you say fake? They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered. The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing. Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the OC garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness. Size of the missiles launched from the silo above the stern.
Let's do this.
The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
Open your eyes. Take 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Evading. Continuing attack. Bunker buster away. That was a mistake. No structure visible.
Missile. Missile.
Evasive action.
That's a swing and a miss. It'll be a lot easier to find the sun if the weather was nice. This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to account. The formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
Your plane will last up if you stay in there too long. Trigger, bomb has been dropped. The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target. Strider 1, target destroyed. Trigger, bomb has been dropped.
Good, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Major weapon will suffice. Take your pick.
Trigger, bomb has been dropped. Strider 1, locked on target. Missile away. Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Bomb hit. There's nothing but a big cloud in the dirt. That silo must have been a decoy.
5 minutes remaining.
We don't know when they'll launch. We'll be on time.
The enemy's looking to engage.
The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I feel like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass. But where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
I'm on my target.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Chaff and flares completed.
Hostile has a lock! Strider 4, Fox 2.
Bunker buster away.
Under 6.
All right. Now let's take out those remaining silos.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
Position behind bandit.
Trigger! Missile inbound!
Bandit's my sight. I'm taking fire. Still fully capable. Gotta break it, break it, break it. Warning, land on your 6. In position behind bandit.
I'm like a wolf that got let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I got through a bird from its cage. We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work. Boom. Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
Keep in luck. Push him away. Grab 2 on my target. On my target's tail.
Warning! Missile in the air!
3 minutes remaining.
I have to break. Grab 2. Still in the air.
The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, missile away.
Bandit has a lock. Missile incoming. Break.
acquired. Lock on.
Bunker buster away.
Target obliterated.
Missile.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
They have me spiked.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 3. Fox 2.
Missile. 0. Missile.
Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out. The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Missile. Missile.
Enemies lock me. Breaking up.
Missile. Missile.
Don't you sneak up.
Fox 2. New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
Missile. Missile.
Enemies lock me. Breaking up.
Missile.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Missile.
The target is about to reach critical altitude. Target was not struck.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Keeping lock. Breaking.
Missile.
Landed on your 6.
Missile.
On my enemy's tail. Evading missile.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Missile hit. The target is about to reach critical altitude. The IRBM has disappeared from radar. It's pointless to follow after it now.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
They have me spiked.
Missile.
Tracking me.
Missile. Missile.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Pursuing enemy. Friendly lock.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Launch it. Bandit on your tail. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. The target is about to reach critical altitude. lead on you.
Missile.
Missile hit.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Fox 2!
The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic Strider squad.